Actions. Okay. Back. Resume. Hmm? Oh, I guess not all of them have it? Sorry. G'day everyone, Hobbit81 here, and welcome back to another episode of HobbitGaming with Factorio. I've done a little bit of work since last time, and as you can see I'm currently crafting some red circuits down here by hand. I haven't got red circuit production up just yet. I had to dump a whole lot of stuff up because my inventory is getting very full, even with the bigger backpacks mod running. Let's see, can I dump some more stuff off? Actually I need all the stone because I'm going to be crafting a whole lot of walls in a minute. Once again, these are things I should not be crafting by hand. Very naughty of me. I am crafting a whole lot of red circuit boards because I really need to make some blue science. And that one is the hardest one to make, probably, the red circuits. I've actually just made, if I zoom out here a bit, since last time, I don't think I had the ammo set up last time, but I've got this thing over here making ammo. You can also restrict the box to say only make up to that amount. I might actually make that to be 2 stacks, although I don't think I've got enough production here to actually make 2 stacks. But that's fine. I also just made this one very recently. This one is producing steel, which is taking, I think it's like 5 iron and 1 coal, or however many coal it takes to cook it, to make 1 steel. That steel is being split here. Half of it is going over here to produce the ammo, and the other half is being actually put onto a new bus over here, running that way. But also, like straight away, half of it's actually coming off into this line. Over here we are actually making one of the other components we need for the science, which are those engine things. So what I have designed here is we have iron coming off the main bus over here. Follow that around. We need to make these 2 separate things. We need to make cogs and pipes, and then combine them with the steel that I just aforementioned. So that is all working pretty good. So over here we have these short arms, the blue ones take things out that have been crafted on both sides, and the long arms actually reach over and grab the iron from the middle. At the moment it's all stopped because we're actually full up on these engine parts, which is pretty cool. I might actually just move a bit closer. I'm trying to think if I should put some of these maybe in a container. Not sure if I should put a arm on the end here to pick up the excess ones of these for now. I think for now I'm going to just wait. It's almost finished at red science, and then it's going to start building those walls for me. The reason I wanted to build walls was I was hoping to expand my base a bit. Having this layout here was only just to try and keep me safe while the bad bugs were attacking me so viciously before. This does not need to be that long. Only needs to go to the end there so that last one can pick up from it. So what I hope to do is actually maybe bring that line across all of the way. The other thing that I've been working on off camera is up north here. Which way? This way. Put a bit of wood in my car because that's how I power my car. Here I run this power lines. Ooh, I thought there was something bad, then it's just a rock. Long reach mod, I can just mine that from here. I've put turrets and these big power poles all the way along here, all the way north up this path. I love that sound of that car. That's cool. Didn't have that sound set up right the last time. And slow down a bit. We're nearly there. You can see that on the map on the right. So we have just some miners here doing some coal. And we've got this absolute spaghetti nightmare here to produce oil. It actually stopped because the whole system's getting jammed up at the moment, which is fine. I'm planning on actually pulling all this down. I think together we could try and make a better looking system, but what this is all doing is the green pump jacks are pumping oil out the ground, and all the oil goes into, first of all, some storage, and then into these oil refineries. Oil refineries. At the moment, it's only oil going in. Once we upgrade these with a bit of the science in a minute, we'll actually have to put water in as well, which we can get from up there on the map. I think I've already got that set up for something else. Yeah, there's water coming in for one of these. And then we'll actually get more of one of these outputs. So the oil refinery, at the moment, outputs, that's petroleum. Does it tell me somewhere here? To petroleum. Yep, and also the yellow one, which is light oil. These tanks are almost full. When I say they're almost full, you can see on the right hand side of the screen here. I can't quite point with my mouse because the mouse moves. And finally heavy oil. And then those last two ones, the light and heavy oil, don't have too much of a use. Heavy oil can be turned into lubricant, which is used for things down the track. And the light oil can be turned into this solid fuel stuff, which is a better option than coal, but I haven't obviously moved to that yet. Interesting, but the whole thing is too messy, and now that I've sort of got it figured out a bit, I think that I'm going to tear it all down soon, and even maybe during this video, and see if we can come up with a better design. Petroleum gas is used to create quite a few different things, it seems. I haven't quite gotten all the way down the tech tree yet, but when it's mixed with coal, I'll put some extra coal in there. Is it just coal? Yeah, just coal and the petroleum gas. It outputs plastic bars. That's actually quite productive. And they're required for some of the higher level stuff. And we also have water and petroleum, which produces sulfur, which is used in a lot of explosives and stuff, I believe. But the real thing that we're after at the moment is blue science. Now that we've made those engine modules down the bottom, we should actually make some blue science and get the next level of oil refinery before we actually get stuck into redesigning this. So let's go back down again. And let's see if we can do this without crashing. Come on, come on, there we go. Straighten up. There we go. Whoop! Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. I'm just going to get it straight, like just an auto straight option would be nice. Just help with my terrible driving. This gets worse as it goes along. Slow down a bit. Let me think for a second. Let's no, wait, I was going to leave the car there. Let's not leave the car there. Let's just drive down here for a minute and park it here. Not too bad. Right, and we're going to actually grab some of those engine units I was mentioning before. Hold down F, lets me pick them up. And our walls are almost nearly finished. It's all happening at once here. This is where I'm making my green and red science. Eventually I'll need to add the blue science as well. So for the blue science, it is one advanced circuit, one engine unit, and one electric mining drill. I think that's the first time I've had electric mining drill as an item required. That'll be in here. Electric electric mining drill requires 10 iron plates, 5 gears, and 3 green circuits. That's not too bad. We can bring in just the plain iron, use the iron to make the gears, have the iron itself, and then I can bring in the green circuits from the belt. So overall, green science will be a little bit fiddly, but blue science will be a little bit fiddly, but overall not too bad. I'm going to just handcraft the first batch of blue science because we need to get that advanced oil processing done. Right, making walls. Let's have a look here. I can walk around that one. I left my car down there, didn't I? Never mind. That's all good. Let's just do it like this. A little bit of an annoying sound. You know what? I'm going to actually use my nanobots for this. Hold down shift and put down... Oh, it makes a noise. Alright, that's all done. And let's actually get rid of this section. This time that one will work with the nanobots. Maybe they only work with the blueprints and with the deconstruction, not with the ghost images. Remove these, remove that. And now, rather than actually moving those turrets, I'm going to leave those there for now. And put up some new turrets along here. And I add one more mod, which was to add these special logistics chests. These ones, ammo loader. Do I have any leftovers? Doesn't look like it. I've got like a couple. And they will load ammo into my turrets for me from a chest. So let's space these out. The green circle is sort of their protection sphere where they can aim in between. So having them overlapping is a good idea, I think. So they can also support each other. Am I all out of them? I'm all out. If I find that an area is getting particularly hit, then I might have to put in an extra one out of iron plates, but that's not a problem. We can just go down to our bus, and every time I run past those, we'll collect a few more of them and just suck up some iron. And let's make 5, 10, 15, 20 gun turrets. I think would be enough. It's still making that science, and you see how slow it's actually making it. That's why you want to automate all this stuff as well. What I might do just for now is grab 2 of these turrets, that one and that one. And because you can see the red on the map here, I'm going to put some turrets right in the corner here, closest to that nastiness. I think actually one about, trying to work out how does that line up. That looks about right. I put one there, and because they're so nasty up there, I'm actually going to put a couple really close in the corner here. Alright, let's see if I worked out how to do this other one. Actually, just cancel that science for a second, just so I can get those. And then I can put the science back on the queue again. Like that. There we go. Gun turrets are now on their way. Alright, I think we put like this one within the sphere. I think it's fine to put that down. And let's put in some of my ammo that I've been making. Let's see, take out some of that. And as you can see, it actually just filled them up then. Not all the way. That's interesting. It's actually quite smart about how it does it. I don't need a heap in there. I'm going to take some back out. Now, if anything from over here, where are they? There they are. Decides to attack here, at least there's a bit of defense. We can also check our map. Press M and check out pollution. So the bugs are more likely to attack when pollution spreads to them. As you can see, I am producing a bit of pollution. I'm surprised I haven't attacked up here yet. Obviously, most of my pollution is coming from there, and some of these places are going to become a big problem soon. From last episode, I was able to actually take out the bugs over here using this sort of pod design there, kind of like that, which works out quite well. With those chests also, that helps quite a bit too. So what I really want to do now actually is plug in this science manually that I've made, this shiny new one. I've got a system up here ready to go to take new science. So let's put in the science that I do have. And now if I open up the science thing and I look up oil, I need advanced oil processing, which requires red, green and blue science. The effects are advanced oil processing, which is automatic. Heavy oil cracking into light oil, and then light oil can be cracked into petroleum gas, so you can actually turn some of those less useful outputs into something really useful, that petroleum research. And as you can see, the system comes alive. Let's put some lights in here. I have one light, you can go there. Beautiful. I don't have any iron sticks, enough iron on me at the moment. That's fine. Like a cool sound. So not enough science to go through the whole thing, and I think we're just short on it. So what can I do to help that along? I think I've probably cancelled the rest of those turrets, make a bit more science, and let's place those turrets down. Does anyone remember where I left my car? There it is. Yeah, walking I think is not the way to go. What with the size of my base is getting now. So let's actually go down here. Get in the car. Oh, actually want to go the other way. Hey, ha, hoo. What? Come on. Don't run into the power poles. And what I want to do is just actually put some ammo in. No, not the trees. Get out the trees. I want to put some ammo up in these guys. And chuck down a couple more of these turrets now. It's very dark and hard to see. I wonder actually, can I now make night vision goggles? I had them somewhere. I can. Let's see how these go. But once again, I have to wait for everything else to finish making. That's okay. It looks like the sun's coming up anyway. Let's see. So one here. Is that automatically filling it somehow? I think that might be in response to one of the mods I've got installed. Otherwise, those chests reach a very long way. And like that. 192. So if I take... Yeah, it is. Take that out. 182. That's kind of crazy how much reach they have. It would be cool if it had its own little sphere of influence. Okay, where are they taking? Zoom in. It's handling it well. Oop, over here. How do I move over there? They were attacking over here, I think. Oh, you can see them coming in right there on the map. Yeah, see? Quite effective. That they are the next ones I'm going to have to remove, the ones up there. Nothing shall get in the way of my progress. So let's actually just put a couple more turrets here. And then we're going to have a look at designing a better oil processing plant. And I guess I just keep going until I find out when it's no longer putting ammo in. Pretty gosh darn far. So yeah, some of these mods definitely are a bit cheaty, but for the sake of YouTube and just for playability, I don't really mind. So the science is getting made. Let's go pump that in and make some oil. Okay, so I've done a little bit of clearing out, but I've realized that it takes a whole lot of barrels to do what I wanted to do, which is to empty all these out. So instead, what I think I'll do is I'll rebuild what I want and then siphon it into the new system. Might work best. So what I'm thinking is, what we need to do is work around the pumps, really. Sort of all these pumps each cover a little spot of oil. Here, let me show you here. There's a little spot there, the crude oil. And we get the pump and pop it on top and choose which way it goes, which way the output is. And then I want to pump it into a few of these and then have it go through those oil processing plants. So I don't actually want to put the storage there. Do I have any more of those ones? I only have one. So maybe it might be worth while I'm talking here to make a few more of those. Fluid wagons are for trains. It's staring right at me. Yeah, right there. Let's make 10 of those just for now. So what I'm thinking is, our base is down this way. We have the coal production over there. We can either move things over here and make it go down there. I want the train to go down this way, so I'm thinking maybe we clear this out here, which is quite easy with the handy dandy little nanobots. Carefully. And we'll move those as well. And then maybe we'll ship all the oil to here first and then start processing it underneath. I haven't played around with the advanced oil extraction yet, which will go along quite nicely. So what I'm thinking is we take these tanks, have them come in from, I see there's valves on that side too. So can we do like this? And if we do that, do they connect? A little hard to tell. What about like that? That kind of looks like it connects, yes. So it probably has to alternate. And maybe we can actually input them all at the top and then export out the bottom. I think that would work well. Oops, only two different ways. I'm used to having 4 directions. So 1, 2, like that. And that's probably like more storage than I need for the standard sort of petroleum stuff. So what we might do is get some of these, and these are little undergroundy ones, which are quite handy for making things neater. Attach one, no actually, let's get the pipes first. Oh, pipes don't rotate. Yeah, a little bit weird to work with. Everything else rotates and those things do not. Let's clear out my inventory for a moment. Don't need that or that at the moment. We keep the pump. I'm not quite sure if you need the pumps or not. They definitely are fluid related. Chemical plants for after. Alright, so let's get those and those. So now if I rotate this one like that, connects, bring it over as far as it will go, -1. Bring a pipe up. Oh, go straight into there. Do I want that like that? Yep, that's fine. I think we'll have them all going into here and then only coming out perhaps the last 2. Like so. That's fine. So let's connect that one. We can connect this one. Although not all of them have power yet. That can actually come over to here and then connect like that. Beautiful. This one can come, and they're a bit messier kind of the way that they're placed because of the restrictions of the fact where the actual oil is located. So let's put one here. Does that work? Can you connect multiple ones together? I don't think that's a thing. So, well, this doesn't have power. If we add power to it, starts pumping. So that one connects to there still or not? It's sort of saying it's not now. What if instead we do it like that? I think that'll be okay. Off by 1 for power for that one. Let's move it over there. That's too far, isn't it? I swear power lines are the bane of my existence. Right, and these ones too. These ones can come straight down. And that's not one. To come down to... Alright, one less. Let's go one less. They're connected? Or is that wrong way? Yep, that's it. And one of these. Nope, I'm doing something wrong here. Let's try this again. Grab the corners, the undergrounds, one there, and one there. And then, whoops, like that. And then back underground again instead. Like that. And that curves around, that's fine. But I've got more pumps over here as well that I need to deal with. I'll deal with those in a moment. There's enough coming in for now. Alright, so they need to come out into the processing plants, and we're going to need water down here as well. The problem with having bigger backpacks is hard to see anything. That's not the one I want. I want processing. If we actually go over to production and check out... Nope, not steam engine. I'm probably just staring right at it. Boiler? No. So that was in logistics. Okay, I give up. Oil. Oil refinery. It is that, is it? Which are these ones? Okay, looks completely different to what I was expecting. Alright, so we've got 2 inputs and 3 outputs. So let's go like this, I think. Put 2 spaces between it just in case. And if we tell it we want to do advanced oil processing, it's going to want water as well. That's how you do it. Okay, that's very nice. I also learned if we shift right click and then shift left click, it copies the settings across, and that works for all sorts of different things. Right. Let's see. So we want oil on this side and water on that side. So if we say like that, facing the wrong way. That way. That way. That way. Well, I guess we also should do those ones. I've seen people do some really cool stuff with the pipes, and I'm not quite up to that yet. Let me bring this. We need them to be connected though, don't we? This is where I get a little bit confused, but it's okay. This is sort of working it out on together with you guys. We go by a straight piece. Well, I know I've got more normal pipe. I made a whole heap before I came up here. Unless baking those refineries ate it all. Logistics, pipes. It did actually. That's kind of funny. Alright, so now it's going dark. That's really great. Put water instead. like that. Oil can come, if I run it across here and then down maybe. So if I, yeah, this is, as an inexperienced player, this is I suppose going to be the thing I'm going to struggle with. Let's try this. Let's just try this for a minute. So connect like that, and then I could do one like that. I suppose that way it'll sort of evenly take from here, I guess. I don't know. I'm only really guessing here. This might work. If this is horrible, please do let me know. If you're a Factorio player and you're just screaming at the screen right now, please put it in the comments because I want to learn. I want to get better. So that will provide oil. How far do these underruns stretch? If I put one on the water here, oh, it actually goes to the back. That actually might work. Because then we can run water to there. Having it sticking out, I kind of like that for some reason. Like it kind of shows that it's different. Like that, and like that. And then the water, let's see, I had it plugged in up here somewhere. Where is the water? There. And then, where does it go from there? Nowhere? That's where it used to. Let's go underground as far as we can. Have a bit of a zoom out. We want it to come down to here. So what if we maybe bring it across this way instead? So one there, so we can turn it. One there, take it as far as we can. Ooh, this is actually in the way. I don't want to break it just yet. I can always redo the water. Under again. Maybe it wasn't in the way, maybe that was maximum. To there. Then, where are we? How does that line up at the moment? See, instead of going under, let's actually turn it here. I do see that things are attacking my base. My coal plant, actually, that's interesting. I don't know if that's actually protected. Nope, it is definitely not. Switch over to my gun. I was not expecting that at all. Run. A new base has popped up over there. Oh jeez, just what I need. Is that even repairable now? I see more moving. So I put all the security on the wrong side. Is that actually, like, when it's purple like that, is that bugged? Okay. Oh, I've just removed it, so I guess so. Put down a fresh one. And where are they taking now? Oh, that's finished. Gun turret, quickly. Let's get a gun turret. Right there. Let's put one here. And here. And here. I still don't know if that one chest is supplying them all, or if it just automatically puts down some ammo each time I place it down now. I'm genuinely curious. Okay. Right, back to work. Bloody bugs always stopping me from doing my work. And trees. Trees also stopping me. I've almost got this connected now, so if we run that water from there, how far can we go? That far? Right there. And one more like that. And then if we do that, oh yes, that actually, no, that doesn't actually work, does it? Like, that looks good. It doesn't actually connect that way. What if we do like that? Am I out of pipes again? I thought I made enough. Never enough. Let me think. Like that. And then if we, hang on. If we do there instead, and we go, maybe a mental blank here. If I do that, that connects. Does that put the water in? Or did I disconnect the connector? No, we need to have one of those in here. That goes under that way. Like that. Okay, so we don't want it like that. We want it like that. So one up. Yeah, okay, I'll get my head around this one. It's a little bit trickier for me for some reason. Like that. That's backwards again, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So let's just do that. Move those. We need an under one to go like that and like that. For whatever reason that's pointing the wrong way, or what? I don't know why these ones give me my brain so much more trouble. That and like that, and that should actually, apart from power, be enough. Let's put in one like that, and a normal one between them. And just for now, hook it up like that. Wait, how is that not connecting? There. Okay. And they're not getting the water. Okay, what have I done wrong here? That should actually say water in it. So it's not. So I've broken a connection somewhere. That's connected. That's connected. Aha, right here. I think. No, it's connected. This is nothing. That's why. Aha, water flows. Flows, I can see it over there. Over here. And it is producing. Yes, so it's taking in oil, taking in water, and producing stuff. But I can't actually output it anywhere at the moment, so it's not working fantastically. Put up a few lights there, 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 and another one over there where it reaches. Well, that's good. That's a good start. So the rest I probably should do a bit off camera because it's kind of a little bit tedious, and I need to work out the best way to set these up. When we come back in the next episode, I'll have the oil done, and we can actually get started working on the trains. So thanks everyone for joining me. And remember, if it's not dangerous, I didn't do it. See yous.